What's up, guys? So as you can see, I'm in my truck. I'm just on a break again. So let's see. The last video I did was the root beer video. So that I think I made last Tuesday, I want to say. Can't remember. So Thursday I left out from the house and I went to New Hampshire, and then I went down to the bottom part of Indiana, and then I went up to our terminal up in Gary, just outside of Chicago there. And I had a 34-hour reset then, and so that took me up until I think Friday. So Friday I left out from Gary, Indiana with a relay load. It's a giant air conditioning unit, and I am headed to let's see, it's not Providence, Rhode Island. It's one of the suburbs, which is on the Massachusetts side. I think it's Seacook or Seekunk, something like that. Anyway, that's where I'm headed now. But I don't have to be there until Monday, and so I crept along yesterday and got to Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and then today I made it all the way to, I think we're in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, so I only have like 30 something miles to go. So it's not too bad. I've been getting another break, and kind of does suck though, because like I'm not getting the mileage, so I'm not getting like my pay for last week, and this week isn't going to be great. But I guess you're just going to have those weeks where the pay's not great. Let's see, my last paycheck wasn't that great either, because it was from the load that I had that took me home. No, not the one that took me home. The one that I brought back after I came back home. So I had the whole week where I was off. So I'm still waiting for the pay to be good. But it's still fun. Like, I've seen a majority of the 50 states now. Like, I won't see Hawaii and I won't see Alaska. Well, unless I get my enhanced driver's license or passport, I won't see Alaska. But I think we counted out, and I have almost all of the lower 40. I think I'm missing only like a handful, and most of them are in the upper northwest. So yeah, Rhode Island was the one in New England, aside from Maine, that I haven't seen yet, so I get to check that one off my list now. Now I just need Maine, and I can have the New England all done. But I think I'm up to somewhere between 38 and 40 states that I've seen now, which is pretty awesome. I never thought I'd see that, so I'm excited. As you can see, I got my new shirt on. I washed it as soon as I got it, and you probably saw on, I don't remember if I put it on Facebook or if I put it on Twitter. Like, I got it, and as soon as I got it, I was on my way up to do laundry anyway, so I'm like, alright, we're just gonna throw it in there just in case it's dirty. So I threw it in the washer, and when I went to pull it out of the dryer, there were little white hairs. So either somebody had a long-haired white dog, huge dog, because they were some really long white hairs, or like a super old person is losing their hair. So yeah, clean shirt wasn't so clean after being washed. But I like it. The only problem I'm having with it is when I get hot, I don't know, my arm starts to have a rash on it from where it rubs against my side, so I'm trying really hard to stay in air-conditioned weather. While I've been on break here, I watched Chernobyl on, it's on Hulu, but you have to have the HBO whatever package to watch it. So I watched the 5-episode miniseries, and oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. But it makes your brain just keep on going even when you need to stop and sleep. So yeah, I listened to the podcast this morning while I was driving because my brain just would not let go of the show. And I think it's mostly because it's all based on real life. Like, the podcast explains it better, but the writer and creators of the show based almost everything off of the book, I think it's called Voices of Chernobyl. So, like, a lot of the stories are super true. The podcast is, I think it's called Chernobyl. I listen to it on Spotify, but it goes through in, like, the puppy scene in episode 4. It's completely real. There's actually more to it, like more to that story than just what happens. And I won't spoil it for anybody, but it's, I'm a dog person, so that got me. There's the scene with the old lady and the cow. That really happened. Pretty much the entire dialogue of, like, the people that worked in the reactor. So pretty much the entire first episode, most of that dialogue is what they actually said, according to themselves. So, like, the writer didn't take very many liberties with that at all. He took exactly what they said. The same in, I think it's either episode 4 or episode 5, when they're cleaning off the roof and the general guy talks to the soldiers running out onto the roof to clean up. What he says, the writer didn't write at all. Like, he took that directly from, I think it was Voices of Chernobyl, and I guess there was a documentary video or propaganda video or something like that that was filmed while he was doing it. So it has his exact words as what the actor says. So I thought that was pretty awesome. So editing on my new computer, I call him Mini Jarvis because he's black and red and he's a mini version of my big desktop computer. Editing on Mini Jarvis is going really well, as you can tell from the root beer video. Other than the color on that one was off, but I blame the lighting in the trailer. Same with, like, this lighting in here. This is gonna make this video off. Plus, like, there's this whole empty space above my head that I'm not loving. But I'm sitting on the bed, and you guys are up on a tripod on a little desk thing that slides out. So that's all I got. That's the best I can do. I was gonna do it outside, but it's hot out there. Like, it's getting hot here too. I had to probably help if I turn the AC on. But yeah, it's hot outside. It's about 80 something. But it's not the same. Like, Arizona was a dry heat and it was 113 when I was down there. North Carolina, it can be 80 degrees and it'll feel like a sauna, and it'll feel like 100 degrees with just too much moisture in the air. Connecticut, no, where are we? Jeez, I forgot. Rhode Island. It's 80 degrees and it's a nice 80. Like, there's hardly any humidity and there's like a nice breeze. Oh, it feels so good. And I think that's all I have for you guys right now. Alright guys, so that has been my life so far. I got nothing else going on right now. So if you'd enjoyed this video, definitely let me know down in the comments. Give it a like and subscribe. I'll start pushing that more. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Bye!